it gets to a certain point in the grind where you just can't go back. And I don't mean in the sense of just quitting and going back to your normal life. I mean your mindset and the way you're wired doesn't allow you to go back to the normal stuff, because there's no denying it. You need to be wired this certain way when you're on this pursuit of greatness. People don't realize that. You can't just be your average guy. Otherwise, you'll end up doing average things. And there's no disrespect to anyone else. It's just, it's the difference is life. Everyone's different. Even when I was like in a place where I was not making any results, that I've said this before, when I first started my first ever side hustle, when I was 18, this was maybe like probably come up 3 years ago actually. Yeah, like 3 years ago, I went 5 months. Not only did I go 5 months, and I was showing up every single day. I mean, every day. I wasn't taking weekends off at all. Doing this alongside the gym and balancing my 9 to 5. I was investing money out of my own pocket. I think I invested like at least £1,000. I think it was like £1,200. Like Great British pounds. Before I made my first £100. Like, there was sacrifice made. But in that moment, I didn't care. I'll be honest, like it didn't bother me because I was super hungry and I was obsessed with this. But I had moments where I was like, fuck, this is just pointless. That I'm doing way more, whether they believe it or not, I was doing way more than anybody else in that space. Way more than anyone else that I know, because I was also working a full-time job. And then I was putting in another, like full-time shift doing this shit. I was like, is this even worth it? I knew it wasn't, but I couldn't quit. Like, even if I wanted to quit, I couldn't, because I was just wired so differently. No, not like a bad thing. I wasn't in like a bad space. It's just all the people I surrounded myself in, the content I was consuming, it just wired me into like never quit. Like, even when odds are stacked against you, you don't quit. And I touched on in a video I uploaded the other day. Like, you cannot go back, and the only way is forwards. Even if you're in like what feels like the worst space of your life, whether it's your business isn't doing well, like your mindset isn't how you want it to be, you can't quit. Like, I don't know, it's just like your brain, you feel guilty. It's like, fuck, like if I quit, like I'm a bit of a quitter. I'm gonna have to tell everybody I just gave up. And it's a feeling, that feeling is way worse than just sticking out and riding the wave. Again, like, it just happens. You know it's gonna work out. Deep down in your head, it's gonna work out. Even though right now it looks like it's going shit, I've been there plenty of times. Trust me, it works out. I remember one day, this was my old sort of coaching business that I was running. I don't really want to call it a business, but there's only way I can describe it, because it kind of was. Like this little coaching I was running, this online coaching. I remember I had one guy, he was, he just wanted to quit. He was like, oh no, like I want all my money back, even though he'd been working with me for so long. He wanted to quit what he was doing. I can't remember why, it was years and years ago. And I was like, fuck. Well, alright, I'll just give his money back. I couldn't be fucked with the hassle. It was just easier that way. And then I went on a walk. I was like, fuck, like this is shit. This is so bad. And then I came back and I had a message, like a reply from someone. And we were just, chatting back and forth. I was sort of, saying what I was doing. He was saying what he was doing. All his struggles, and then like sales, I pitched a call. We jumped on a call. And I ended up closing him that same day. And in that moment, that's when I realised, I was like, okay, like life can change so quick. Less than an hour ago, I was there like, fuck, like this is just terrible. An hour later, like I've made however much it was in that moment. It was like £500 or something like that. And I was like, damn, like, there really is no point in losing your head. Like, I just want to say, like, this video is sort of, talking about, like, you can't go back in mindset, but also you never know what's going to happen. You could quit right now, but tomorrow could have been the day that you won. There's no way of telling, and the only way you can tell is just by to keep on going. Sometimes I've had it where I've stopped, not out of, I've quit, I give up, it's not went my way. I stopped something because, like, I knew deep down that it wasn't any good for me. And I wasn't enjoying it anymore, and it wasn't, aligned with me, and the whole thing was just meant to be a lesson. I've done that. I totally get that, but if you're going to stop something because it's getting too hard, you got to, talk to yourself and really question, like, do you really want it? Because a lot of people say they want it, but when times get tough, it's a different story.